Yeah, they have hands on the building. This is the building, but they have hands on it, severed hands, which represent the chopped off hands of the Congolese Israelites, the Israelites that was over there. They got statues of this guy, King Leopold. He was responsible for it, but he's just one solo individual man. He had hundreds of thousands of people under him doing this work for him. Here's orders, so they need to pay. Belgium hands over thousands of inventory to DR Congo, the things that they stole from there. But anyway, Belgium Museum decorated with severed hands. Severed hands of who do you think? Teenage fucking Mutant Ninja Turtles? Not their hands, man. Israelite hands that fled from Israel into the west coast terriers of Africa. Those people, their hands, those severed hands. And they have it until this day because just like how we have the Passover every year, supposed to, they have their things that they bring up also. You know, they keep their legacy alive, which I ain't got no problem with. You know, I want to do the same with them too. So I just wait. It's their turn now. You see, I live in their world now. This is the world of Esau. Soon they will be living in our world, and then I'll be worse than boy. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just keep it at that. Worse than Ted Bundy. He's nothing to me anyway. There's worse Edomites than Ted Bundy out there, bro. They an adrenochrome. Did that ring a bell? Those type of Edomites are the Jeffrey Epstein type of Edomites. You know, they're doing it. They killed more people than Ted Bundy, man. You know, so come on, man. Adrenochrome, come on, man. They killed more people, but they got statues of hands. So when you are in Belgium and you see a hand, you already should know what the fuck they're talking about. They got subliminal messages and stuff like that. You know, because this is how they remember their ancestry. That's what's up. But yeah, enough of this. Yeah. So they did things to the southern tribes as they did to the northern tribes. So don't get it twisted. We are the Israelites all together as one. But there's fighting amongst us, has been for thousands of years. But now the Lord is breaking the breaches of us, coming back together. But anyway, let me go on with this. Sorry.
March the 22nd. If you are not a member of Sakari, there are only a few ways to get your invitation and be enabled to purchase a ticket.
Purchase.
And that's if you're enrolled in Sakari Varsity, you're actively a prospect for Sakari, or if you're a subscriber to CZYN.network. Get over to CZYN.network, subscribe now, use promo code Deacon Sakari. You'll save on your subscription, and you will be enabled to follow the instructions and receive the invitation on how to obtain your ticket for Passover, March the 22nd. We're also doing a full slate of events for that weekend. The next day, a special presentation to commemorate my 1-year anniversary of my debate with Dr. Michael Brown. Right, we're doing it. It's called The Truth About the Jews and the Slave Trade. Right, me and Assad will be doing it. Powerful. And then we will also be doing a breakdown on the truth about the 2/3. At the Passover, before we get into the ceremony, Lord willing, I'll be doing a presentation on the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Right, so that's what you're getting at the price of your admission.
At the price.
For your Passover ticket, as well as an all-you-can-eat buffet. Always going down.
All you can eat buffet? That's not what the Lord said. All you can eat buffet? What the fuck? Check this out. Exodus chapter 12, verse 11. And thus shall ye eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand. And ye shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. Where's the verse verse again? Wait. Yeah, Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 16:8. 6 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and the seventh day shall be a solemn assembly to Yahweh thy power. Thou shalt do no work therein. Exodus 12:14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to Yahweh throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. And it is a solemn assembly, not just the seventh day. I think it's here. Leviticus 23. Let me see something. Leviticus 23 and what was it again? 25. Verse 5. Wait. Yeah. On the age you shall offer made by fire. It is a solemn assembly. Okay, cool. Verse, let me see something. Sorry, holy convocation. Large. Sorry, here. Verse 5. It shall be a holy convocation, a holy gathering, offering made by fire. Basically, this truth is a solemn assembly, man. It's a solemn assembly, which is a serious event. It's not some passing a ticket around and everybody could come and it's an all-eating buffet. And so you're not supposed to be lingering around anyway. You're supposed to eat it in haste as fast as possible because it is the Lord's Passover. And why do we do this? Verse Exodus chapter 12 verse. Exodus. Yeah. No. What? Where is it, man? Oh, that's why. I was like, what the hell? No, it shows here. It says here. Wait. So it says here. It says, verse 26, Exodus 12:26. And it shall come to pass. You can read the whole chapter for yourself if you have the time. Oh yeah, it says so here. So verse 12. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin. And strike. The basin is like how you call it? When you go to the bathroom, you have something that you brush your teeth in. You know that thing. That's a basin. And strike the lintel of the and the two side posts with the blood that is there that is in the basin. And none of you shall go out at the door of his house until morning. So he's talking about a buffet. Are you going to keep those people in the house for until the day comes up, until the sun comes up? No. I bet you after everybody eats, they can just leave and go home. You're not supposed to do that, because the Lord is about to bring that spirit of death. Well, back in those days, and maybe not now, but back in those days, he brought the spirit of death. The angel of death came, and that's why everybody was ordered to stay inside the house until the sun comes up. Right, where was I? Here. No, it says here, wait, where is it? Verse 26, Exodus 12:26. And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? What service? The eating of the food and stuff like that. That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children in Israel, in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians, when he killed them, and delivered our houses. And the people bowed their head and worshipped. This is the reason for celebrating the Passover, that we killed our enemies. So when I see them chopping off our hands and making statues and stuff like that, I'm looking at it like, okay, cool. When I see them eat Thanksgiving, I'm looking at it, oh, so you're celebrating the deaths of the Native American. Good, good, good. The Lord said, you shall pay for the blood of the saints and of the prophets. You're going to pay for that. When I see them eating Christmas meals and having all that there, they celebrating the victory that they have over us, over the world, through the power of Satan, Nimrod. Well, they celebrating that with food. When they do the Easter Bunny thing, they also celebrate their conquer, their winning streak with eating. They associate it with food again, and being together and being with family members and stuff like that. That's the same thing that we do. So, but they do it for Satan. We do it in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And you have to understand, the reason their children got killed is because in the time of Moses, they killed our sons. So, 400 years later, the Heavenly Father killed their sons. It's fair, right? They did it in wickedness because they enslaved us. So they have the right to die. Yeah. And so that's that part. So what the Lord is going to take away, he's going to take away hucksters like this. He's trying to get some money, man. Let me read on. Let me play on.
Something major. You can get your VIP upgrade.
VIP upgrade. What the fuck is that? Pay more money? To do what? All we're supposed to do is eat the food as fast as possible. And then wait around until the sun comes up and then go home.
Own personal waitress there. I'm telling
Personal waitress. The female son not even allowed there. If you have a Passover with your wife and children, keep your Passover at home with them. Not with the congregation. Why are the women there?
Oh man, it's going down in a major way. We're gonna have performances, photo ops. It's going
Performances. It's a Sabbath day. It falls on a Sabbath day. You can't do anything else other than just be quiet. You can't play music on the Passover. You can't entertain on the Passover. It's a solemn assembly, a solemn feast. It's the day to remember the deaths of our enemies. That's not that. Don't look like no performing ass day. And we're supposed to eat the bitter herbs. That's not happiness. It hurts actually when you eat that thing. We're supposed to remember the slavery that we went through. The bitterness. That's why we have bitter herbs along with the lamb and the unleavened bread. Because the wait for the bread to be leavened is not haste, because you need to have patience. We can't do that. We just put the dough, water, beat it, and then literally beat it, and then make it and then get the hell out of there. Well, not the hell, but I mean like get
going down. And the venue is beautiful. It's immaculate. It's top tier. It's going down again. That's Friday, March the 22nd. March the 23rd, again, we'll have a venue where we'll be doing those special presentations. And then March the 24th, we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be having a Sabbath service to bring in the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? So it's going down again in a major way through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Get over to urbangrow.com. Get over to czwine.network, man. Come function with us, man. It's going down. Right with
this is a huckster and a merchant. Make not my father's house a house of merchandise. He's trying to sell you something, trying to make you come over there. That's not how it's supposed to be going down, man. But hey, just don't be like them. Not even do what they say. Just don't be like them, bro. And are you going to make sure that the people are not uncircumcised? Anyway, 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 24. I'm going to just jump to the thing. But verse 28. No. You know what? Let me just hear. 24. And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, take, eat. This is my body, which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me, of Yahushai, that holy meal, the Passover meal, the lamb. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, this cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. So when you drink the wine, you need to remember the blood of Yahweh Shai in the New Testament, which his blood is spilled for us. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till I come. This is in remembrance of his death. That's why we eat the unleavened bread and the cup, drink the wine. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink of the cup of the Lord unworthily, shall be guilty of the body and blood of the Lord. Oh shit! Oh whoa! You can't just go there and eat, and then go back in the ways and go back in the ways of the world, and then walk around like this, all fucked up, walk around with this shit on your head, dyeing your hair yellow. Come on, man, really? You want to do that and then go back into the world? The Lord said, thou shalt not line the corners of thy head nor thy beard. And even, it doesn't say this in the scriptures, but it says this in the scriptures. It didn't say that thou shalt not dye thy hair. But it does say this. Leviticus chapter 13, verse 29. Then the priest shall what? Yeah, what? 29, sorry. If any man have a plague upon the head or the beard, then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, meaning it comes out of the flesh, and there be in it a yellow thin hair. So what is yellow thin hair? What color is yellow? What color is yellow thin hair? Who? What? 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 So, what does blonde mean? What does blonde mean, and what does yellow mean? A color between golden and light chestnut. The word blonde is first documented in English in 1482, so you know it's not a real fucking word. It's yellow. That's the original color that's the original name for the color for the so-called hair blonde. Blonde definition. Pale yellow. That's what it means. It doesn't necessarily have to be pale. It's just yellow. It's not fucking fair. It's actually unfair. So when they say fair skin, it doesn't mean that it's fair. Fair skin is dark brown. That's fair skin. Tell the sun that your skin is fair and stand in the sun while being pale. See what happens to you if it's fair. That looked like unfair to me, because this is what happens to the Edomites when they're in the sun. Boils. This is what happens to them. Your poor nephews left outside while they were at Happiness Daycare in Vinita. Mom and babies are at the hospital now. Yeah. Does that look fucking fair to you? It doesn't look like the son had a fair agreement with you, or a fair argument with you. That don't look fair to me. That's not fair. That's unfair. I have an advantage on you. You have a physical advantage right now concerning the economy, the money system. But that's also a blessing that you got in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 27. So you got that there. That's your blessing. Our blessing is going to come. We're going to be sharp threshing instrument having teeth, but to butcher you like a lion, and you're going to be the sheep. Now we're the sheep. Extreme sunburn at daycare. And you know how many hours there was in 6 hours. There was like 6 hours in the sun. How many hours were there in the sun? Let me see. Let me see something. How many hours? Hours without sunscreen on a day that had a heat index over more than 110 degrees. What is 110 degrees in Celsius? At 43. Was it 43? Yeah. 110 Fahrenheit. It was 43 degrees Celsius. That's not hot. Well, why don't you tell that to them? You're exaggerating. Can you imagine if you left them a little bit longer? What will happen to them? Lobster! He crying. He has to. These kids wasn't crying. And they died. They died to ice. But anyway, the word blonde literally means yellow. That's what it means. They tricking you with these changing of words. They change the times, they change the laws, they change the meaning of words. Gay used to mean happy. Gay used to mean happy. Now it doesn't. What they're telling you is they're happy to be a sodomite. That's what they're telling you. But the word blonde means yellow. That's anything it means. Everything it means, okay? Because when you type in yellow hair, you get that little trick shit, what they're trying to play with your yellow. You get the dyed yellow hair. You get this bullshit. Yeah, man. They playing with you. That's what the devil does. Let me give you another one. No, wait. Woolly hair. You know that if you woolly hair, black sheep, woolly hair. You know this looks like our hair. You know it looks like our hair to a certain degree. You know it does. Especially if you don't comb it. You know this does even more actually. This. But what do they say that they have? Woolly hair. What do they do? They do this. Can you fucking believe this, man? That's why I'm telling you, you're playing with the devil, man. You think you're playing with a normal person. You think you play. Look, I see them as Ted Bundy. I look at them like, okay, they're devils. What the fuck is this, man? This is leprosy of the scalp, yellow hair. And he's burned. Lobster. This is a burned body. This is burned skin. This is the same color as the earth, an earthling with red cheeks. By the way, if you got red cheeks, you should stay away from me too, man. I'm not playing, I'm not making this up, I'm not trying to be funny. Okay? If you a nigga, I have to call you that. If you a cracker ass nigga, stay away from me, man. I don't like you. But it says here, this is woolly hair. Because if I type in Afro hair, you're gonna see females. They're not walking like this on the planet Earth, man. You see how they fucking with you with the algorithm thing? What's the last time you saw our females walking around like this? Motherfuckers got wigs on, man. Or if they're mixed up like this, then they're walking around with their own hair. What's the last time you saw a so-called real black female walking around like this? Come on, man. Don't be lying to yourself, man. But their system is playing with you. You know, the algorithm thing is playing with you because this is what I do see around here. I see this around here. I see this every day. Brothers over here in the European Netherlands, they walk around like this all day, all fucking day. So this is real. This isn't real. This isn't real. This is just for the pretty picture. Just stand still for the picture, and then once the picture goes off, they turn around and they do this. This is what they then do. This. They walk around like that for the majority of their lifetime. So this is fucking fake. I hate fake shit, right? Because it's fake. But These devils have snake tongues, so they use this as if this is the way that they portray themselves. No, no, it isn't. You know, it's East India. Even this is more beautiful than this goddamn fucking shit. She's angry. She look angry as shit. You know. But anyway, so they're lying to you. And if there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him or her unclean. It is a dry scale, even a leprosy upon the head or beard. If you're a man, you got a beard, you got leprosy in your beard. That's what you have, man. That's what you have. That's why I hate this shit. Even before I even knew that, I always knew that. Now, there was a pimp that said, every man can control a woman's body. As I was thinking, like, yeah, you're stronger than her. You could beat her up. Then he said, but the key is to control her mind. Then I was thinking to myself, like, well, yeah, you're right. Because every time I was to lay down with a black female that have straight hair, her mind is screaming, white boy, white boy. No. I can't. Since that day, I never, ever in my life, dated a black female with this. I'm not playing. It don't matter how beautiful you think you are. I'm not down with you, bro. You need to get your hair like this. And then you braid it like this. Natural hair. I don't want that fake fucking shit in your hair too. Natural hair. Just natural, man. Don't have to. Yeah, this is what I want. You walk around like this, and you can cover your head easier. You walk around like this. You do your hair for me, not for you. If you want to do it for you, okay, good. Go find you a man that would accept that shit. I'd rather have this. That's why we gonna get our wives from the other countries. I don't need this shit, man. Oh, this hair is good, but I don't need you. Got the fucking makeup, you got the red cheeks. I don't need you, man. Burn your ass with fire. I don't need you, man. Fucking need you. Well, this is better. You know? Look at this shit. She looks good, but look at that. I don't need you, man. Once I get that power, I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna stop you. I ain't got that power right now. And once we get that power, you're gonna want to stop, cause you're gonna see the things that we're gonna be doing, and you're gonna be like, I don't think I want to be on his bad side. Yeah, that's about that time. And you too. You gonna cut your hair in that day and start doing this shit again. Well, it's not shit, but I mean, like, you're gonna do according to what the Lord said you're gonna do. Okay, no long hair, nothing. Right? So let me go back to over here, and then I'll finish it. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 21, and in the rest of 21. And in that day shall there be no more the Canaanite in the house of the Lord. So the physical Canaanite that slept with a Jake woman, the spiritual Canaanite that worships Satan and do evil shit, you know, and the mental Canaanite that's trying to make some money, merchandise type thing. Because the Canaanites were merchandise, merchants, but they was doing merchants on the wicked, like they're trying to scam you and stuff like that. So people like this, making money off of the Lord's house, in the Lord's house, they're going to be done away with. That's the point of me talking about all that there. Right. So it shows you here in the book of, no, let me see something. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Wait, where did I put it? Oh yeah, John 2:16. And he said unto me, them that sold doves, take these things hence, take them away from here. Make not my Father's house an house of merchandise. He's trying to sell you stuff, man. He's trying to sell you stuff. Here, for example. Here. Judah! She's trying to sell you stuff, man. Trying to sell you stuff. Merchandise, $80 fucking 60. God damn. $60. And I buy a dollar for five. Sorry, I buy a dollar. I buy a T-shirt of like $5, €5. There's cheaper ones, by the way. I can find cheaper ones. €2 on the market. White T-shirt. You can find these things, man. They're very cheap. Market, and they're good quality because this is Europe, so they're good quality. So you're not gonna just get holes in them, man. You know, like I've seen from other countries. I have seen, like, I went there, bought some shit. And it was horrible, you know. But the point is that you can buy these things, and then just because there's Reebok on it, that makes it €40. But you can buy these things for like five, and then you can go to a printing place, and then you can print a logo on it, and it doesn't fade away in the washing machine neither. It's stuck on there. Like we have brothers that do these things. They put logos on T-shirts and stuff like that. And yeah, you can braid with a computer also. You know, the computer braids it for you, like sewing machine. You know, they have companies and stuff like that that do it, and it's also not expensive. Maybe what, €5-10 on top of that. You know, and then you can do it. You know, you got their machines and stuff like that. But to sell it for €80, 60. I see 60 here. Let me see. No, I don't have to make it bigger. I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. This one is 70. It's a hoodie. Yeah, these are some brands, freaking Nike and stuff like that. Meta clothes. Oh shit, sorry. I'll say this: they did become more expensive, and since 2020, they did become more expensive. But you know the reason why? Because the fucking merchants, they're trying to pull a fast one on you, trying to get some money over you, man. You know they're devils. But these things don't cost a lot to make. A merchant shall hardly keep himself from doing something wrong. Why would you sell me at €80 and 70 and €60? Meanwhile, you bought it for 5, but you put the logo on it, so now it's more expensive. Even 50 cents said that, man. Whatever. Here.
For me, at this point, that I don't get so excited about it because I understand the production cost of it, the information.
I understand the production cost of it. Yeah, I do understand it. But let's say I lose 30 to 40 euros making it. I'm still not gonna charge you freaking €80, man. That's double. Fuck that. I'd rather make a €10 extra on you then. You know, keep it like that. I do understand it. So it's not that, I'm trying to, bury myself in the ground. But the scripture says, labor not to be rich. I don't have to charge you €40 extra, €30 extra, €20 extra. €10, yeah, I'll still make it. But I'm not trying to get rich neither. So I don't really care about the money. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, of course.
It changes it for me.
Right.
So I'm like, this is a.
And you have to understand, they outsource their stuff. So listen, I just showed you a T-shirt of €5, right? Okay, so I know that the person that sells it to you for €5, they probably made it for 10 cents because they outsource themselves. They go to places like India, China, and Thailand, and Indonesia, and places like that. You know what I'm saying? And they working them little kids to do them things for you, little females too. So They be like 10 cents a t-shirt, man. And then they come around here and then they sell it to you for 8. And then they put a logo on it, then they sell it to you for what?
Shirt. They're selling me for $89.
That's what I'm saying. What? No, man. No, man. I'm not buying that, man. Are you mad? Are you stupid? You're stupid. You're stupid, huh?
Because the name's on it. I'm 50 Cent.
Because the logo is on it, and then all of a sudden it turned into 60 euros. A t-shirt 30, another t-shirt here 50, another one here 40, a sweat thing.
I know a lot of y'all are looking for a home for.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. You're making merchandise off of the Lord's house, man. The name of Judah. You're making merchandise of the name of Judah. Judah is one of the 12 tribes, and you're making money off of it. Don't make no damn sense, bro. And if you're trying to do it, sell it cheap. You know, I wouldn't even do it in the first place. I would have something else other than related to the Israelites. I would not do that because I'm afraid. No, I'd be like, no, this has no, I'm not. This you could sell. I don't even know what the hell this is. Just a stupid logo. To me, might mean some satanic stuff. I don't know. But this would be better to sell than this. I'm not playing around with fire. I'm filled up with gasoline. So if I play with fire, what do you think is gonna happen to me? I'm already full of sin. Why do you think we up in this state that we are in right now? I'm not trying to make it worse for myself. But yeah. So, let me play this. Sorry.
I'll make this shit cool. Somebody's gonna buy it because they see me with it. So now tell them I said send it to me for free, or I'm not gonna wear it.
See, he does the how you call that thing? I wanted to say something with boss thing, but basically he does the Jedi mind trick, not Jedi actually. He does the mind trick with you. Give it to me for free, and then I'll wear it. And if you don't give it to me for free, I'm not buying your garbage, man. You know? Because I'm more worth than your clothing. Yeah. If you want me to endorse your stuff, to power lift your stuff up from the grave that it is in, then give me it for free. So I'm not buying that garbage anymore. You know, and he's right. He came to his senses. I still wouldn't wear it for free because I know other people would be following after me, like he said, and he speaks the truth. That is the truth. People follow what he buys and what he wears. So if he start wearing his own clothing, people are gonna start wearing his clothing. And if he start wearing cheap clothing, that is like €8 or $8 actually in this case here.
So I'm like, this is an $8 shirt. This
is an $8 shirt, and I just showed you the €5 shirt, but they sell it to you for €8 or $8 actually. But then they themselves they buy it for 10 cents or something like that, man, from those slave sweatshops that they have in these other countries. Even South America, they have them. You know, so yeah. But like I said, like he said, I understand.
At this point that I don't get so excited about it because I understand the production cost of it.
I understand the production cost of it. I do, but still, this is ridiculous.
Like that Israelite
80. Oh yeah, here 60 and 50, and no, it's just garbage. So make not my father's house a house of merchandise. Going on. Where is it? Quick. Where is that thing, man? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, basically that's it. And let me see. But the pot is talking about, right, let me give another example about the pot. Zechariah chapter 14 verse. And all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them and seed therein. Well, 1 Samuel 2:12. Now the sons of Eli were sons of Belial. They knew not the Heavenly Father. So mentally and spiritually there was the sons of Satan. And the priest's custom with the people was that when any man offered sacrifice, the priest's servants came while the flesh was in seething, so while it was cooking, with a flesh hook. I just read the definition of the word pot. It goes also into the hook, the flesh hook, of 3 teeth in the hand, like a 3-claw, like a fork. And he struck it into the pan, or kettle, or cauldron, or pot. All that the flesh hook brought up, the priest took for himself. So they did in Shiloh unto all the Israelites that came thither. Right. Also before they burnt the fat, the priest's servant came and said to the man that sacrificed, give flesh to roast for the priest, for he will not sodden flesh of thee, but raw. And if any man said unto him, let them not fail to burn the fat presently, so do it in my face, let me see that you're doing it. And then take as much as thou soul desireth. Then he would answer him, nay, but thou shalt give it now. And if not, I will take it by force. Wherein the sin of the young men, these 2 sons of Eli, was very great before Yahweh. For men abhorred the offering of the Lord. They was like, the men that came to do the offering for the Lord, they was like, you know what? If you don't want to do it in my presence, I'll just leave. Then I don't have to do it then. I say, bye. And the Lord was angry because now you making them reject the thing of the Lord by doing this evil thing, taking it by force and stuff like that, and not doing it in their presence and stuff like that. And then the Lord is going to curse you. But it goes back to this. The Lord is not going to have those type of things around anymore. We're all and all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them and seed therein. So basically, we're going to do it correctly. But this just represents that we're going to be in all holiness. We're going to be in all beauty. We're going to be holy unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we're not going to be unholy like the sons of Eli. Right. Isaiah 23:18. And her merchandise and her hire shall be holiness to Yahweh. So all the merchandise that we're going to do in those days is going to be holy. We're not going to be unholy like a huckster and a merchant that will hardly keep himself from doing wrong and is free and will not be free from sin. We're going to be free from sin, and we're not going to do wrong when we do our merchandise, because we're going to be all holy in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in everything what we do. It shall not be treasured nor laid up, for her merchandise shall be for them that dwell before Yahweh, to eat sufficiently, and for durable clothing. So this also goes for the clothing and stuff like that. But we're gonna have enough, sufficiently. Isaiah 35:8. And a highway shall be there, highway and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness. The unclean shall not pass over it, but it shall be for those the wayfaring men, though fools shall not err therein. So the unclean people are not going to be partakers in that day, because the Lord is going to take away the Canaanite out of the house of Israel. So the unclean men of our own nation, because the scripture says that among my people are found wicked men. They're trying to make money off of, they're trying to make merchandise off of holy things and stuff like that. Things that you're supposed to be holy with. What are you doing? Trying to make some money by selling VIP upgrade cars. I'm like, what? What the? Jeremiah 5:26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap and catch men. They catch men, sorry. Right, those type of people, the Lord is going to do away with them. He's going to take them out of the house of Israel. Isaiah 51:2. Awake, awake, put on my strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. From henceforth there shall no more come into thee, right? The uncircumcised and the unclean. Zechariah 13:2. It shall come to pass that in that day, it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, that I will cut off the names of the idols out of the land, and they shall no more be remembered. And also I will cause the prophets and the unclean spirit to pass out of the land. So that's basically going to happen here. No more the Canaanites in the midst, and the ones that give false sacrifices and stuff like that, lying to you, tricking you, doing things of their own accord. Everything is going to be done according to the ordinance as it is written, and everything is going to be perfect, done how it is supposed to be done. Revelation chapter 3 verse 5. It says here, "He that overcometh, the same shall be clothed in white raiment, and I will not blot out his name out of the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels." So basically, the Heavenly Father is going to take away the unclean Canaanite type people, the unclean Canaanite like type people out of the house of Israel, and also the physical ones that are in the midst of us, that look like us but are not us, because their forefather goes to Ham, Canaan. Their forefather goes to that. So let me see around if I need to put anything else. That video I'll put there. Right, don't be like people like this, and don't follow after people like this trying to make some money. Oh yeah, I'll put this link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. You have here the Levites, Leviticus, sorry. Blonde is yellow and burnt up children. Oh yeah. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 16 verse 16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before Yahweh thy power in the place which he shall choose, in the feast of the unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before the Lord empty. Every man shall give as he is able, according to the blessing of Yahweh thy power, which he had given him. So you might say but they bring in something, they bring in money. No, it's not about the money. And first and foremost, you're supposed to bring something to give unto for the sacrifice, which is for the lamb. Let's say you have 10 brothers, then you put money together to buy the meat, and everybody has put money already. But loose from that, you don't come empty-handed. Some of the brothers might bring the bitter herbs. The other brother might bring the napkins. The other brother might bring the plates. The other brother might bring the glasses. The other brother might bring the candles. The other brother might bring this or the oil, the olive oil. The other brother might bring but you split it all. Let's say you got 10 brothers, then you split it all with the 10 brothers. And that's how you basically come to the Passover. You bring something. You can't come empty-handed. It doesn't say anything about buying a ticket, and you might be like, yeah, well, we're doing it modern day. Shut up. Go home and keep the Passover with your family then, if you want to do it modernly, like modern days. Not moderately, I mean modern. Yeah, we in this time, those were the times of the ancient times. No, then keep it on the ancient time tip. It's just only one day that you do the Passover gathering together, and then the 7 days unleavened bread you do alone, and on the 7th, after the sundown, you get together before the sundown you get together. Then you celebrate the sundown with each other, just like how the Muslim people have the sugar feast. And then on their sundown or something like that, then they get together, then they eat. And that's what we're supposed to be doing. But if you can't do it, because some brothers need to work, you can't take 2 days off of your job and stuff like that, because your employer is going to be like, what? So we understand that at the end of the 7 days, you can't always 100% all of us come together again. But everybody can ask at least 1 day off in the year, and we only need 1 day off in a year to keep the Passover on that particular day, on the 14th day of the first month of that year, which is around springtime. Right, that's the beginning of the year. So yeah, let me see if I covered everything. I'll put all these links in the description box so you can check it out for yourself if you have the time. And also, yeah, with the holy vessels, I forgot about this. So you have the vessels over here, which is Zechariah chapter 14, verse Yea, every 21. Yea, every pot in Jerusalem and in Judah shall be holiness unto Yahweh thy power, Yahweh the power, the Lord of hosts. Sorry. And every pot is going into the plant, is also going into the holy vessels. But we are also known as the gold and silver of the Lord. Joel chapter 3, verse 5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. We are the Lord's silver and gold symbolically, but physically they also stole our gold and our silver, have it in their museums. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the 3rd part shall be left therein. 1/3 of our people, the remnant of our people, is going to stay alive. The rest of our people are going to die. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined. So we are going to be beautified like how silver is beautified. And we'll try them as gold is tried. So we're going to be tried like gold and silver. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. So we are going to be tested and refined, just like how the gold and silver are refined through the fire. So we are symbolically also known as the gold and silver of the Lord, and also as the holy vessels of the Lord, as you can see it right here in the book of Zechariah 14. We are the holy vessels of the Lord. We're going to be like the holy vessels of the Lord. We're going to be like the bowls that stand before the altar, that sit before the altar, that's always full of holy things, wherewith you can sprinkle holiness upon the people or upon the sacrifices that were supposed to be burnt unto the Lord. But we don't do sacrifices no more, animal sacrifices. So you can take that out of your mind. The book of Hebrews chapter 10 shows you that we don't do sacrifices. So don't worry about the sacrifices instead of standing in front of the altar anymore. The altar is now, you are the sacrifice. Wait, let me get that, and then I'm done. You are the sacrifice. The things you got to give up, that's sacrificial. Yeah, he that denied himself, right? This one. And also the other one was oh shit, wait, sorry, what was it again? Wow. No, this one was not this one. Deny yourself. Oh yeah, carry his cross. Hey shit. Right, so it says here, Matthew chapter 16, verse 23. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of Yahweh, but those that be of men. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. Basically, take up the things that is put upon your path. Struggling things, you're going to struggle. Just take it up and follow after the Lord. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. If you basically found your career in life, you found anything else beautiful in this life, you're going to die. And whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. Let's say you get an opportunity to go up in Hollyweird, but you choose not to. The Lord is going to make you find him. But if you go and find your career and stuff like that, you're going to die in this world. You're going to die right along there. So take up your cross. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, brethren. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your body as living sacrifices, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. That's the reasonable thing that we can do for the blessings that we're going to get, and for all the blessings that the Lord has done upon our people, for all the things that he's doing upon our people, right? Give your bodies as living sacrifices. For example, do not eat pork. You know, some people, it's hard for them to stop lining up their hair. They can't. You know, they bully one another into looking like a clown, like this. You look like an idiot. They bully one another to look like this, you know, which is stupid. You're not supposed to do this. This thing here, you're not supposed to line up your hair. You're not supposed to show your skin. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with it. The lining up is bad, and the shaving onto your head is bad. Nothing else is bad. I don't know if you can grow a beard. It doesn't really look like it, but you're supposed to grow your beard. If you can't, then just right. And don't worry too much about it. You can't do anything about that part, but you can do something about the hairstyle. So don't do that. That's Canaanite stuff. Thou son of Canaan. They was doing those type of things. Right. So give your body as a living sacrifice. This is a sacrifice that you're gonna have to take. You're gonna have to walk around with that L up on the planet Earth. Because if you don't look like this, then they might ridicule you. Well, you got to walk around with that. Bear your cross. Take that pain. Suffer. Suffer for the Lord. Take that pain. Don't deny the Lord. If you do this, you deny the Lord. If you walk around with no lineups, then you acknowledge and accept the Lord, how he created you. That's why you shouldn't be walking around with no goddamn yellow hair. He didn't create you like that. Don't want to be. That's a wannabe. You know, this is a fucking wannabe. People like this don't come in my house, bro. And he's so-called famous and rich, he wouldn't want to come in my house, but yeah, whatever. So I'm not saying it just because I want you in my house or, you know, stuff like that. I'm just saying it because I know what type of mind you have. I can't hang around you. This is what you find beautiful. You find yourself extremely beautiful. Walking around with another race, their bullshit on your hair. And above that, it's cursed. The Father said this is unclean. But he did say if it cometh out of the skin, out of the body. So, yeah, I'll give you that. You know, but still, if you have this on your head, I know what type of mind you have. You have the mindset of them, you know, just like that prostitute. You know, but the key is to control her mind. Every man can control a woman's body, but the key is to, I'm not telling you to control a woman's body. I'm giving you a quote that a man gave, not specifically me, but I heard it. Every man can control a woman's body, but the key is to control her mind. So I started to think like, wow, so every time I would be having sex with the Jake female, her mind screams out white boy because her hair is straight or yellow. No, I don't think I want to have sex with that because that's degrading. I'd rather have a real white girl with real yellow hair, born that way. And then I know she loves me because I'm dark skinned, or else she wouldn't be with me. And then I'll rather do that. You know? I'd rather do that. I'd rather be with someone that likes me for who and what I look like, rather than someone that is with me because she doesn't have another option. She doesn't have this option, so she sticks around with me. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit, bruh. I'm not your pet. Once I get that power, I'm gonna show you what you are. My underfeet is gonna be equal to your face. Heavenly Father willing. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.